travel editor Peter Greenberg is joining me now. Thanks for being here, Peter.
Happy to see you again, Dana.
So TSA workers have missed their first full paycheck, and that's if you even decide to stay on the job. Hundreds, we know, have quit as well, I think around 300, but it's not the first time something like this has happened. So with that in mind, how bad are things now, really, and how bad can things get? Because I have not heard any talk about getting back to the Congress to talk about this issue.
Well, first and foremost, let's talk about the numbers. The actual number of resignations is way more than 300 right now. And the absenteeism rate, meaning people calling in sick, it's up to 20% at some airports, and that includes America's busiest airport, that's Atlanta. So as Atlanta goes, the rest of the country goes, and that's a big problem. That just doesn't affect just regular TSA check lines, it's TSA pre-check, global entry for customs, and everything else under the DHS banner. You're right. We haven't heard anything about negotiations going on in Congress to refinance or refund the DHS department. And again, we've seen this happen before with the air traffic controllers during the last government shutdown, where the number of them calling in sick skyrocketed. And of course, the biggest problem is the people who are never going to come back to work, the people who are resigning and saying, I can't deal with this anymore, or holding down 2 or 3 jobs. We had a situation, let's say in Denver, where the airport department there is encouraging passengers to tip the TSA. They're putting in tip jars at the checkpoints because it's a serious financial situation for them.
Yeah, I know when I flew last fall during that shutdown, I actually thanked a lot of the TSA workers when I went through security, and they were appreciative of that for being at work. Okay, we are also 3 weeks into the war with Iran, and travel continues to be disrupted in some parts of the world because of that. And while we've already seen some pain at the pump, do you expect this to cause plane tickets to go up as well in terms of, fuel prices, raising ticket prices?
Oh, without a doubt. Jet fuel, that's Jet A, that's the fuel used to power airplanes, went from $2.60 a gallon to $4 a gallon overnight. That was about a week and a half ago. It hasn't come down from there. It's just going up. You still have the Straits of Hormuz closed for all intents and purposes. You have losses in the travel and tourism industry last week running at about $600 million per day. You know what it is today? $750 million a day. That's just in losses. That's $750 million of lost revenue that will never be recouped per day for a war that's costing the United States taxpayers $1 billion a day. So there's no big upside here. It can only get worse the longer this continues.
Wow. If the Iran war government shutdown doesn't disrupt people's flights, weather can, of course. You wrote about this on your site, petergreenberg.com. So besides looking out the window, how can people find out if weather might impact their flights coming up?
Yeah, don't look out the window. That's not going to be helpful, because many times you look out the window and it's a wonderful sunny day and your flight got canceled, but you don't know why.
Right.
There are great apps out there. There's FlightAware. There's Flight Radar 24. There's a new one that I happen to like a lot called Flighty, and they track the actual aircraft assigned to your flight. So if you're leaving from Chicago, but your plane hasn't left New York yet because of weather, that means your plane's not leaving Chicago. You need to know the aircraft number assigned to your flight that's going to become your flight leaving out of O'Hare or Midway, and that's the way to do it. At least it gives you a 3 to 4 hour head start, so you can begin to make other plans, come up with a plan B and a plan C, because if you wait that long to do it and you don't consult those apps, you'll be standing in an even longer line.
Great advice as always. Peter Greenberg, thank you so much for joining me this morning. And